Hey, it's Steve from the Cryptozoology Paranormal Museum. Some new signage we got in, all kinds of stuff. Going to do a couple of little videos here talking about some equipment. I haven't done any of this stuff for Ryobi. Some of the equipment we get. I try to show things that are usable or practical for camping, bigfooting, ufology, paranormal research, anything like that. You always got equipment you're charging. These are little inverters. Let me get my glasses on so I can read it. 120 watt power inverter. They're made for the 18 1 plus batteries. So if you have this set you're already using, it's great. I mean, you don't have to do anything else. I love this system. As you've seen, I've been promoting this before, and there's places to get good deals on it. You can go to Direct Tools, and you can get deals like this one here. Is called a blemished. You see, it says there. So it's only $24.99. So it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it. It means it was overstock. They had to get rid of them because they have to give first shot to Home Depot, and anything that gets stuck over in the warehouses, they push out there. And then on top of that, I got another 20% off. So I got a good deal on this. I don't know if this is going to open friendly, but because it comes with a 110 outlet, 120 volt, 2 USB outlets, and I'm trying to see if it says how many amps I don't see it here. Maybe it says, well, I'll open it up. Let's see what we got. Because a lot of times you get these USB and they're not very strong, especially if you're trying to get an iPhone or something charged and you get a hard time literally charging the very thing you want. I probably should open this ahead of the video. So I'll cut myself on camera. Come on, you can get out of here. There we go. Almost there. Almost there. Okay, so the way this comes, get the knife out of my way. It's got this little unit here that you plug into. So all the connections go in here. This is set up so obviously you can plug it into your car. So you can use this as an inverter off your car. Now a lot of vehicles have USBs. Does it say here the amperage? Yeah, 2.4. That's not bad. You prefer something in the 3 range. That at least will charge something. But then you've got the 110 outlet here. It's got the ground too, which is handy. So a lot of these things don't have it. So what you can do is plug this in, and then this would slide right on top of one of the batteries. Get this right. Hold that down and see it lit up. The green light. You got to hold it down for a couple of seconds. But that's a cute way to get 110 power. And if you have a bunch of these batteries, you're golden. I mean, just go all night. I mean, obviously you don't want anything large on here, but that's that's pretty efficient. Now I would do on this. Let me shut it back off. Obviously, it came in a blister pack, and this just slides on. It doesn't really lock on, so you're going to make sure you're aware of that. You don't just have something that's moving. If it's bouncing around, it could pop off. So you probably want to either tape it down or put something at least weighted on. There's no real lock on there, but it does work. It's a handy little thing, and for roughly 20 bucks, I mean, it's an inverter. It's something, an emergency. At least you can get power. You can power your laptop. You can charge items, and that's what it's all about, being out in the field. And I carry a Jackery that has everything. So, I mean, I'm all into having all this power. I have other inverters that Ryobi makes. One takes the 40 volt battery, and I like that one. That works very well, and it obviously gives you more power. The issue I found with that one is you leave the battery in, this is short or something, and it drains. You can feel it, it's warm. Not hot, but it's warm. So if you come back like a day later, the battery's like dead. You have to recharge it. All you got to do is make sure you pull the battery out when you're not using it. Don't leave it in the charger. Another little one they have actually parks on here. It's a little bit bigger, and that one just has USBs on it. I don't think this, it might have one with a 110, so I don't have that one. But you can get good deals on these batteries at the discount place. I mean, you just gotta wait till the time's right, and it'll be 40% off and stuff like that, or buy one get one sort of thing. There's always something going on. But that's a handy little item to have. This is something they literally have on sale now. I just picked it up yesterday, matter of fact. So I don't have all the sales on, but if not, something else will be on sale. It'll come back around, and they always have deals there. Now, if you get something that's recertified, they come in a brown box. And I don't have any of that round here, but you know what a brown box looks like. It will just have a white label across it. Now, that'd be even cheaper, but those have actually been returned. They're either scuffed, or maybe it even just fell out of the blister pack. If the blister pack gets damaged, they can't sell it. So then it's removed from the blister pack, checked out, and sometimes they'll do is they'll put if it comes as a kit, instead of giving you, let's say, a 3 amp hour battery, they throw like a 2 or a 1.5 amp hour battery. They'll kind of downgrade it a little bit, but you'll get it for really cheap. And then, of course, they sell tools just by themselves, too. But you can get really good deals that way. Now, I bought quite a few tools that way, and so far I've never had an issue with any of them. Everything's been good. I've been very happy with the Ryobi stuff. But many years ago, as a younger man, I was in construction, so I was a plumber, so we used rigid tools, and everything was brand name Milwaukee, and the whole hogs and all that. And I don't need that super heavy duty stuff, but I still occasionally, when I get out and do work, I'm renovating the house, working on this new building as a museum, so I still kind of go back to just, leaning into a drill and drilling a 3/4 inch hole through some of this old antique wood, which is not easy to do. And it works. It's doing it. I've snapped some bits, don't get me wrong. I mean, you get this wood, it's like drilling through concrete, But anyway, I like this. One thing I'm going to do with it, since it comes with multiple parts like this, something else they sell there, you can get anywhere. They have like little bags that are made for like little tools. I would put all this stuff together, and anything like that, maybe a couple extra little cords, and write it down as charge kits. Have everything separate. I'm going to do another bag for me camping out, since I'm on the road all the time. And one of the things I need to make all of my, for me, it's important, I need my coffee. So my little cook kit, so I'm going to put my cook kit and enough stuff like some basic coffee, sugar, non-dairy cream, or whatever I want. And I have this little bag I can pick up, sort of like a shaving kit, or something you bring into a toiletry into a hotel. And this way I bring it in, and that's my coffee kit. And everything goes back in there. And that's something I use every day. I mean, every time I'm on the road, I want coffee at least once a day, definitely in the morning. Same thing with this. This is something you could have marked, especially if you use one of the Ryobi bags that are left over, which you can get dirt cheap there. And sometimes you can throw them in with the stuff you buy. They'll be dirty and stuff, but who cares? It's a zip bag. It's bright, fluorescent orange green, whatever the hell it says, lime green, and you could just write on it with a big marker or Sharpie and just tag it where you want. And this way, it's easy to find in your vehicle when you're looking for it. Something you need to charge stuff. At this price, leave one in the house. Put one in one of your junk drawers or someplace where you know where it's going to be. Power goes out, things go down, at least you have a way to run a lamp or two, charge something. I don't think this would do a coffee maker or anything like that, but it would do some basic stuff. I'm sure you can get a laptop, maybe a really small LCD TV going. At least, with these USBs you can go. And the more of these you have, you can just keep on going. I have a ton of them. I mean, I was charging them from the hurricane came through, and I realized I had 14 batteries that I found. And I know my wife's got some for the tools I've given her in the house. So it's just down there, and I opted not to buy anything more for that. I've got enough batteries. Well, if I get a good sale, me, I'll buy it. One other thing I want to show you. This is something I've been thinking about buying for a while. This is the Milwaukee heated jacket. This one is a little bit more expensive. Actually, it's come down in price, but this was $199, and I got the XL because I'm a fat guy, and it's the M12. So it comes with 5 zones. So you got the back panel, you got the 2 up here on the chest, and this got a separate button where it's optional to do the pockets. I'm going to do a separate opening on this one because I want to go through a little bit on it. It comes with 1 battery. This now comes with a 3 amp hour battery, which is great. And it comes with a little hole that it plugs in, and you can charge off that. And of course, they give you a cord. So it's a nice small charger. Same thing with this. You buy the batteries at Home Depot, you're going to get 2 3 amp hour batteries for like $70. That's expensive. You can find kits where you get a better deal, or you wait to the tool place. They actually had jackets in, which kind of killed me. But they were refurbs. They were in the brown boxes. So something like that, I would probably just go. I spent the extra, and plus I'm too lazy to go back to Home Depot to return anything. But I will do an opening on this. But if you're interested in that, we'll save you some money. And but the only thing I noticed there, they come with a 2 amp hour battery. See, once again, they bring you back down a little bit. It's this common thing they do. Online, I'm going to get a couple just to try when I do the opening here. You can get aftermarket 3 amp hour batteries here, 2 for like 18 bucks. Free shipping. So I'm going to get a couple in. I'm going to try and compare them against the battery that comes with this and just see if it's worthwhile. It's not like I'm powering a tool with it. I'm just generating heat. They have 3 levels. They color change when you do it. And like I said, I'll demonstrate that when I get to it. But I'll save this for another day. It's something I've been looking for years. Even working as a journalist, I'd be stuck outside, working somewhere, you'd just be miserable and cold and trying to keep your camera warm and keep the batteries for the camera. And this here, you could actually turn the pockets on, keep the batteries warm in there. And I would think for me, I'd be on low most of the time. And supposedly, I think it's 10 or 12 hours on low. I assume that's just the front and the back, with the pockets probably goes a little bit quicker than what you add on. But the batteries are so small, what the heck. Anyway, that's for another day. Just wanted to get a quick video out and do a little bit of the Ryobi stuff. I'll be doing more of this. Like I said, I'm finally back out traveling, and I'm going to be doing more stuff across the board. I haven't done anything on Ryobi in quite a bit, but there's some great deals there. Go down to Direct Tools, check them out all over the place. You can go to Home Depot. You can get deals there. Don't write them off totally. But this is just an easier place, and once you get on their mailing list, they'll tell you it's 30% off this, and 40% off that, or buy one and get this free. And one of the things they're getting rid of real cheap is the sprayers, the atomizers everyone was getting for sanitizing for COVID. Well, they made tons of these things, and no one's buying them now. So you can buy, actually, that kit there, one that was going for $199, just a sprayer. Now you can get the sprayer with 2 2-amp batteries and a charger for 29 bucks. I almost bought it, but I already have a sprayer, because one time I went in there, if you bought any OnePlus tool, then you put the OnePlus on it, they gave you an atomizer, just a tool, but they gave it to you. But there's always deals to be had, and as new products come in, as they come out with a new line, of course they push out the old stuff, and the latest and greatest is not always the best. So, and especially when it comes to these chargers and things like that. A lot of lights. All right. Talking long enough. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate you guys supporting and watching our videos. I'm going to bring more and more to you. We're getting more stuff done, and we're going to be on the road more. And we have some surprises coming up around the corner. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching.